Hello, hello, this is the Happy Hippie Intuitive. I am Nina and I am here to do this week's pick a card reading. Now, I'm having a cold, so sorry for my voice, but I just wanted to jump on and do this pick a card for you guys, so please bear with me, people. Now, I will explain a little bit about the cards and the objects later, but before we do that, then if you would like to support my channel, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell so you get notified every time I upload. If you're interested in channeled work, I have another channel called Pure Light Awakening, and that will be linked below in the description box so you can find it if you are interested in that kind of stuff. Now, let's move to this week's reading. I hope you all, those of you who celebrated Thanksgiving, I hope you had a nice celebration. And now we're of course moving into December real soon, and we're going into the Advent time. And so hence all the purple that I have used for these decks today. So you have 3 decks to choose from. That will be kind of your main theme cards for each reading, okay? So this one is the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards by Denise Linn. Now, these are the Sacred Self-Care Oracle by Jen Pyle. And this is called the Daily Guidance from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so, and the objects you have is, of course, this is an amethyst, and it's shaped as a moon, as you can see. This is a copper pyramid. And this is a rose quartz angel. So take your time, sink into your intuition, ask your angels and guides to guide you to pick pile number 1, 2, or 3, or object number 1, 2, and 3. And you will find the timestamps below. I will also list all the cards I use below. So with further ado, pause the video if you need more time to pick your pile, and I'll be back in a moment. I'll start with number 1. Removing number 3 and number 2. I also have my coffee with me today. Very important. Okay, number 1. So if you pick this deck and this crystal, then this is the reading for you. Now this is the amethyst moon, and so I'm going to put it up here so it will be part of your reading. Now these cards I will use for your overarching energy for today. So let us look into it. What do we have for you? Fogged in. Passion and pleasure. Voyage of the heart. Underneath, grounding. Go deep, explore your roots. Go slow, take time, savor your life. Love flows through you and to you. Okay. Now, okay, my initial feeling about this number 1 is that there is something you're failing to see real clear. And you might need some grounding before you're able to see it, okay? It might be regarding something that is your passion, that is your pleasure, like where to move forward, your life path, your journey, okay? So there's something you need to see before you move forward. Voyage of the heart, that tells me that you are, love flows through you and to you. So in order for that to happen, you have to be in your heart space. You have to be in the flow. So there might be that you have been too much in your ego and that you're failing to see things for what they are, or failing to see the truth path for you moving forward, because it kind of fogs you in, right? It makes things seem like a certain way, but in fact it is the other way. It's kind of what I feel with that, okay? So I want to pull some tarot cards as well. So move my coffee. I need my coffee today. So let us see. Oh, there was some cards that just, wait, okay. Some other cards that kind of got mixed in here. Just for the fun of it, we're going to look at these cards. I don't understand why those were in here, but let us look at them. They're from another deck. The Scales, Balance, White Owl, Knowledge, and Balance. Okay, so I'm just going to put those up here because they were not supposed to be in here, but maybe they were for you, number 1. So we'll just put them over here about balance, okay? So maybe it is balancing your ego and your heart space. Maybe that's something that we need to look at, okay? But let us, and there was some cards that popped out here. King of Swords, Ace of Wands, wow. Okay. So passion, strong passion and strong knowledge, as the passion and the pleasure card comes here. And this is passion. And this is seeing something clearly. Finding balance. Okay, so these cards are not popping up by random, number one. Somebody's trying to reach you with some information here. Wow, okay, that's fun. Let's look at some more tarot. Queen of Wands. Wow, okay. You are definitely connected. Seven of Cups. What are you focusing on? Underneath the deck. Eight of Cups. You need to move away from something. Okay. So for me, you know, first of all, I have a feeling, number one, that you are someone who is normally very grounded and very in connection with the spiritual realm. But for some reason, you're fogged in right now. For some reason, you're not seeing something clearly. Okay. So the King of Swords is someone who actually sees things clearly. He is wise. He has spent time contemplating, you know, so he knows what he's doing. So that's kind of where you're invited. And with the Queen of Wands, you know, that's someone who's very spiritual. So for me, you might be someone who sees clearly, who has clairvoyance. So that being said, but there is something you need to look at, something that you're focusing on that you might not want to focus on, is what they're saying here. And they're guiding you to go into your passion. Because your brain might be actually making some waves here that is unnecessary. So you're off balance, because there was balance and the scales here with the white owl, which means knowledge, in need for more knowledge, in need for more information. Okay, so I do feel like that's something that is significant. Now let's look at some other cards here. So we'll pull at least one of these. Let's see what happens. Positive affirmations. Okay. So what are you telling yourself? Are you focusing too much on the outer right now? On the way you kind of look to others, or you know, oh, I have too many kilos on, I need to lose some weight, or I wish my hair was longer, I wish my hair was in a different color, I wish I had some different clothes. Are you focusing too much on that? Because I do have a feeling that they're asking you to get into the heart. They're asking you to follow your pleasure. They're asking you to get out of the fogged headspace. They're asking you to ground. And now they're asking you for positive affirmations about your physical form. So are you telling yourself something negative here? Are you focusing too much on what other people think of you, your physical form, instead of focusing on what's on the inside, kind of what's in the heart? Okay, so that was that. And I want to pull in one more card from this angel deck. Okay, yeah, you're a little bit out of alignment right now. Number one is what I feel here. Okay, so let's look at it. Creative project. Your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We are guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion towards your life. Okay, so they're asking you to get into the heart, to get into the artist, to get into the flow of things. So there might also be that you are someone who is actually very creative, but you have been telling yourself that you're not creative enough, for that you're not doing enough, for that, you know, there's something kind of off here in that sense, for some reason, is what I feel here. Okay, so let us look at another deck. This one, Atlantis cards by Diana Cooper. I haven't used this too much, so I wanted to try them out today. So let's see. There is a lot of information on the back side of these cards here, but I'm not going to read all of it. But we will pull one of them. So let's see what you get, number one. The Great Crystal. Okay, well, we'll kind of have to read. Okay, the Great Crystal, number 4. A vast quartz crystal, a pure source energy, graced the temple of Poseidon and created an intergalactic portal. It was also the central power generator, providing pure and safe energy. As the mainframe computer for Atlantis, it powered by high-frequency internet service. The Great Crystal now lies in the central Bermuda Triangle. Okay, I did not know that. So the message is direct your power. This card suggests that you look at the source of your inner power. Do not underestimate yourself. Every thought, word, and action radiates an energy that affects others and draws situation and people to you. Make sure your aims are for the highest good. Great currents of energy will emanate from you, enabling you to be a power generator to help the world. Use your power for the highest good. Okay. Do not underestimate yourself. So again, you know, as I said with this card here, every thought, word, and action radiates as energy that affects others and draws situation and people to you. Make sure your aims are for the highest good. So again, what are you focusing on, right? The currents of energy will emanate from you, enabling you to be a power generator to help the world. Okay, so again, help the world. So to find your passion, to find your way, to find where you want to go with this. Where are you headed? You know, where are you focusing? Because I do feel like you're right now you're in a place where you're not finding your way. It's for some reason. Okay, so let us pull some additional tarot from this mini deck here. Okay, let's see what happens here. Trying to show all the cards here for you. Not always so easy. Okay, let's see. The Emperor. Okay. Stepping into your power, number one. I feel like that's, yeah, Four of Swords, going inwards, taking a rest, because there's you cannot find this out by being in your mind space, by being in the ego. You have to find your heart. You have to sink into your intuition, to your soul space here. And that's why they're giving you the Four of Swords. Ace of Wands again. And it's attached to something underneath. Oh, two cards underneath. Ace of Wands, like we had here. So the passion, the drive, the want, the ideas. You know, you have to find your passion here. Page of Cups. Offer coming with love. Nine of Pentacles. Wow, that's beautiful. So personal abundance. So there is a possibility to moving into some energy here that's going to bring you abundance and happiness. But you need to get out of that fogged in space. You need to get out of your ego. You need to see things clearly, like the King of Swords does. Okay, use your intuition. Find that balance, okay? Mind what you focus on, though. And tell yourself beautiful things, because you are beautiful just the way you are, even though you feel stuck right now, okay? And this creative project, find out what is that for you, and how can that gain you moving forward, okay? Do we want to have some charms today? Yeah, probably. Just a couple of charms. I just want a sip of coffee. Having this cold that I'm battling, so I just need some warm. Just a minute. Oh, coffee is always good. Okay, so let's look at it. Number one. Okay. Something is masked. Yes, see? There's something you're not seeing. They're being very clear with you today, number one. There's something you're not seeing and you're supposed to. So this is the wand, the magic wand. Okay, so work your magic, which I believe is that you have clear sight. You are a connection with spirit. You are the queen of wands here. So you have to use that vision. Get into that space where you can see things clearly. Love, beautiful. A baby foot. Maybe there's a baby coming into your life, fur baby or a human baby, or you working on your baby to grow. Which can mean work, of course. The key to your heart. A Christmas tree, okay. Angel wings, beautiful. A feather. Music. The moon. And this is a letter A. Bicycle and a leaf and Cancer. Okay, so let's look at it. So first of all, the key to your heart is, of course, getting into your heart in the first place. and following your bliss, you know, following that passion. I mean, the passion that we're talking about in this reading can also be passion when it comes to love, you know. So you have to adjust it to where you are. But for me, as a reader, it looks like it has to do with your life path, but it can also, of course, be read as a love relationship. But of course, it can also be your love relationship with spirit. So take it as it resonates. Now, this is, of course, a baby foot, and it can be, of course, a baby coming into your life, a new addition to the family tree, a friend having a baby, you being a grandmother, a mother, aunt, whatever. Or it can also mean fur babies coming into your life, if that's your thing. And it can also be your baby, which is, of course, a project or your personal business or something that's, you know, growing, or you're tending to your baby, kind of. So take it as it resonates. Excuse me. The moon is, of course, the shadow side. It can be something within your shadow that, you know, you need to kind of release or look at in order to gain focus, in order to see clearly. So that might be something. Or there might be something regarding full moon. Maybe something is happening in the next full moon. Take it as it resonates. Angel wings is always positive with the feather as well. It can, of course, be a bird. That the angel's sending messages through birds to you, or it can also be kind of an angel feather, so take that as it resonates with you. Something happening around Christmas, so maybe things are moving into or changing around Christmas, that this energy is going to kind of shift around that time. The letter A is, of course, you or somebody in your vicinity. You have to figure out who that is for you. The sign of the zodiac sign of Cancer, so there might be a you or a Cancer, or that somebody in your vicinity is a Cancer. Or maybe that's the key to your heart here. Bicycle is travel. So there might be some traveling maybe around Christmas, since the Christmas tree came up. And there is music and nature. So they're encouraging you to use music and nature more. And that's also where you find that space and that, you know, that flow. That is you. That is your soul. That is your heart space, right? So that might be something to look into as well. Okay, number one. I think that was pretty much it for today. I hope this made sense for you guys. I'm sorry about my voice today. I'm struggling with a cold. Hope to be better next time I make a video, okay? Well, I wish you the very best moving forward, number one. Until the next time I see you. Bye. Yeah. Oh. Ow. Yep. Almost destroyed my nails. Yeah, well. So these were the cards that was not supposed to be here. I have to put those away properly. I'm being a bit slow today. That's the way it is. And that one needs to go. And then that one can be up here, I guess. There. And then we have the next deck, which is here. And there. My coffee. Okay, number two. So if you pick these, this pyramid, this copper pyramid, and this deck, then this is the reading for you. So I'll put the pyramid up here so it will be part of your reading. And these cards are actually going to show the overarching energy for you guys. And this is kind of special because this is not normal oracle cards. These are self-help cards. So it's kind of interesting that you chose that. Very different from the others. The first one was an oracle. This one is self-help. And the third one was an angel deck. So very interesting that you chose this. So let's see what you get. Overarching energy from self-help cards. Never done this before, so this will be exciting. Number two. Okay, let's look at it. So you got burning bowl ritual. Okay, so something needs to be let go of. Write a gratitude list. Okay, staying in the gratitude energy. Deep breathing. Okay. And underneath the deck, spend time with friends. Okay. Interesting. So, okay. So I definitely see that there is something that you need to let go of. There is something that you might have been telling yourself or might have been kind of coming around, around and around and around. So now is the time to kind of change your way of doing something in order for that energy to disappear and for something new to come in. So a burning bowl ritual is of course something many people use to do let go of things. But for me, the most important thing is to feel things through. Okay. Now write a gratitude list. Yeah, what are you grateful for in your life? What is it in your life that's actually working right now? And focus, yeah, focus on it, because what you focus on is what you get more of. And so when you write down on paper what it is that's working in your life, then you are reminded of that, and that's the energy you play in, and so you enhance more of that. You kind of bring about more of that energy. And the deep breathing, so there might be some rinsing, and I have a feeling that kind of with the burning bowl ritual, there's something you can rinse out when it comes to your energies. Okay, so, but don't try and when we go in and we rinse, we don't go in as in say, I want you to be removed energy. No, because that will never work. You have to feel it through. You have to go in and say, hello energy, I see you there. What are you, or what is it that you want to teach me, or what is it that you want to show me? And then you kind of feel into it and allow it to come forward. Allow the feeling of that energy to come forward, and then it can be released. If you go in there and say, I don't want you in here, that's not going to work. Okay, so this is kind of the way we work. If you're working with shadow work, or if you're working with like dark night of the soul or something, that's the way to work. Okay, so just to have that say. I just need a sip of coffee and we will get more into it. Need to have some warm stuff in my throat, And that's a good excuse to have some coffee. Last sip, and I'll be with you. Okay, good. Yep, let's do tarot. What can the tarot cards tell us today? Number 2. Let's see. Eight of Cups. You have to let go of something, as I said. It says here, to let go. I don't know if you can see that on the card. It says to let go. Okay. Next card, 2 of Wands. Okay, investing, looking forward, seeing the possibilities. 10 of Wands. Let down your burden now. You've been carrying it for so long that you need to let it go. Okay, that's pretty much what they're saying over and over here. Last card, strength. Okay, so you do have the strength to do this, and they will be sending you strength. 3 of Pentacles. So something new, a new partnership, a new growth, a new investment in something. Okay. Now let's pull one of these cards here. See what you get here. Choosing your path, yes. All is possible. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So it is about finding your space, finding your way, finding your... I hear also finding your place. There might be a situation within a family or group or work or whatever where you kind of have trouble finding your space or place. And that might be significant for some of you. But for some of you, I feel like this has to do with your life path, okay? It has to do with where you're supposed to be, kind of. Okay, so let's pull one angel card here as well. Okay, there was one that just popped. Trustworthy guidance, okay. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. Okay, beautiful. So they are with you and they're guiding you. So there might be something that they are trying to make you see in order for you to choose your path, okay? So that might be why you have to let go of the old, and you have to write down, okay, what is it that you want? What is it that you're grateful for now? And then breathing and rinsing and kind of getting everything into the balance, letting go of that burden. And now we're ready to plan, right? Plan for the future, plan your path. But in order to do that, you need some guidance, okay? And they are wanting to give you that guidance, but you need to open up for it, okay? So we're going to pull one of these Atlantis cards from Diana Cooper. And they have some very interesting information on the back. So let's see what we get there, number 2, okay? So let's pull one card. And that's this one, water, okay. So this is the image, and it just says one word here. And then there's a lot of information on the back. Okay, let's read. The citizens of Golden Atlantis were aware that water washes, hydrates, and is a cosmic cleanser. Yes, with the purification, breathing, you know, and letting go. So, again, same topic, but just a different way of doing it. Okay, let's look at it. Okay. Hydrates and is a cosmic cleanser, which purifies people at a cellular level. Sorry, English is not my first language. Moving on. They knew that flowing water soothes emotions, opens up spiritual and psychic potential, and that its force can be harnessed to change situations. So they placed fountains in every temple and swam in rivers or picnicked by lakes whenever possible. Most of all, they liked to sit and contemplate where they could hear the sound of running water. Purification. Your guidance is to spend time today near water, preferably by a river, lake, or sea, in a bath or a shower. As you immerse yourself in the cosmic energy, sense it purifying each cell of your body. If you cannot physically be in or near water, visualize it. Use water for deep inner and outer cleansing. So the topic here is very clear for you, number 2. There is some old energies that needs letting go of, needs cleansing. So, I mean, it couldn't really be more clear than that. So now let's look at some charms for you guys, okay? Always fun with some charms at the end. Let's look at it. Yep, one that popped out on the outside here. There was a fish. Wow, you got many today. Okay, let's look at it. So you got the wand. So the magic, push the table, sorry. So it's the magical wand. So you have to kind of sway that magical wand of yours and kind of shift the energy. So you have the power to do that yourself, right? The fish is a symbol of luck and actually prosperity. And you got the dice with the number 5. So I don't know if the number 5 is significant for any of you. You also got a dice here, and that has the letter M on it. And so that might be you or somebody in your vicinity. Take that as it resonates. M can, of course, also be for mother, for instance. Now, this is a butterfly, so you are transforming. And this is a shell, and that's good news. That is a lucky symbol together with the fish, but also water element, so feeling things through, right? You got the charm of I love dogs. So that might be you, or there might be somebody in your vicinity. But you also got a cat here. So, yeah, maybe you are a cat person or an animal person in general. You also have I want to believe and the alien. So you might have been feeling alienated from something, wanting to be part of something and then not being able to. Or it might be an invitation for you to look into star family or star beings. You have to take it as it resonates. You got another shell here. That's good news. So very good luck. You got the little doctor's thing here. So just, you know, make sure that your physical is feeling okay. Maybe take another extra trip to the doctor just to check out everything is okay. Or maybe you are on some sort of medication that you just need a little bit of adjustment. Take that as it resonates. I am not a doctor. I'm not going to tell you what to do. So that I'm just reading it. Okay. So just to have that said, just do a checkup. Okay. So you have the letter in the beacon of the bird. So there is some information, new information. Might be an email, SMS, letter coming your way with some news. Now you also got the letter O here, so that might be significant. O-M, M-O. Yeah, O-M can also be actually So, but take it as it resonates, people. So the anchor, that's hope, good news. You also got Buddha figure, and you also got all the chakras. So that's, you know, you need to balance your energies here. Most definitely getting in alignment, balancing all that energy inside of you, maybe letting go of some old stuff, rinsing. You got a tooth, maybe that's what you need to go, and maybe that's a doctor thing. You need to go to the dentist, maybe, since the tooth came up. It can also mean, you know, like it's like pulling teeth. So you have to take that as it resonates. But for some of you, it might be that a situation or meeting up with someone and explaining something to someone is like pulling teeth, you know. So take that as it resonates. Oh, okay. So you got the heart and the moon. So maybe something is happening around full moon or quarter moon, or yeah, something about a relationship shift, or something about the energy of love coming into you regarding a moon situation. But that's something you have to take it as it resonates. It can just be, you know, a sign of love in general, or it can be a significant sign from the moon in general. This is your reading. You take it as it resonates. Now you got the steering wheel. You got very many water signs here, for boats and water elements and stuff, and with the whale's tail and everything here as well. So I don't know if water, as they said, of course, rinsing with water, but if water is an element that you are really happy in, if you sail, if you water ski, if you have a motorboat, or if you love bathing, or something about water with you, okay? Just to have that said. Now you got the Hello Kitty, and again, a kitty and kitty. You got the skull. So the skull can be, of course, transformation, as in death, as in the death card in the tarot. But a skull can also be a crystal skull. It can be... for me, it's significant for transformation, for death, that something old has to die. Like we've been talking about here with the 8 of Cups as well, and the burning ritual, that there's some transformation needed here. And also with the butterfly, you know, so not surprised at all. You got the Santa here, so something might be changing around Christmas. You also got the snow crystals, so winter, Christmas, something is happening there. And then you got a medal. This is actually a real medal given to my boyfriend from the U.S. Air Force. He was 10 years in the U.S. Air Force. Crew Chief, Galaxy Z5, if anybody knows what that is. Big airplane. Okay, anyway, so this is a medal. So it's a reward of some shape or form for you, or it can actually be a medal as in someone from the military. So there might be someone that you know or knew that's in the military, or has been in the military, that is coming towards you, or that you miss. So there's some connection towards the military here. So I feel like there is a message. I feel like there is a longing for. I feel like there is a love connection there. So you have to take that as it resonates. But what I see is kind of a soldier's chest with the medal on, and I feel a longing for that person. Okay, so that's just what I feel, and you have to take that as it resonates for you. Okay, but it can also mean medal as you getting a reward in the future here. Okay, number 2, so that's something as well. Definitely something changing around Christmas. I have a feeling that that's good news. I have a very soothing, calm feeling about Christmas for you guys. So I have a feeling that once Christmas comes, a lot of this stuff is going to be resolved, and you can kind of walk into that holiday with peace in your heart, is what I feel. Okay. Well, number 2, that was pretty much all I had. Very interesting reading for you guys today, I must say. So I hope you liked it, and if you did, then give it a thumbs up, please, and subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell so you get notified every time I upload. Now, I wish you the very best moving forward, number 2, and until the next time I see you. Bye. So we have to move all these cards away. Yep. We have to swap this out. There. And there. Okay. Okay, number 3. So if you chose this deck, oops, upside down. And this angel, a rose quartz, and this is a reading for you. I'll put the angel up here. So we will pull 3 cards from this deck. That will be your overarching energy up for today. One just popped out there. New partner. Wow, okay. It says, a chance meeting is no mistake. It is a divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort and safety. Sorry if I don't pronounce it right. I'm Norwegian. Okay, reward yourself. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a constantly high level. Okay, interesting. Now, last card, let's pull that. Let your past go. The burden of carrying your past around has made you weary. Dear one, it's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it is now gone. Underneath the deck, you got assertiveness. This situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested. Yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving your strength and guiding your words. Okay, so that's that. Okay, new partner doesn't have to be love connection. It can be a partner as in a work relationship, or it can be a partner as in friendship, or, you know, you have to take it as it resonates with you. A new partner can also be a fur baby for that, for that matter, you know. They're asking you to reward yourself, so take care of yourself is also something I feel here. Sorry, I just have to take a throat pastel. My cold is acting up. And let your past go. Okay, just a second. Okay. This new partner coming in though, I do have a feeling that you need to let something go of your past before that new person comes in. Or it might be that that person comes in and it triggers you to actually look at something from the past so that you can let go of it. And they're also asking you to reward yourself. That you've been giving a lot and it's time for you to receive. So I do feel like you are in a receiving mode. Or if you're not, then they're inviting you to go into receiving mode and not giving mode, okay? Take care of you kind of thing. That's what I feel here. It's definitely a message for you, number 3. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. Wheel of Fortune. 5 of Swords, yeah. That's in the past though. 9 of Pentacles. And 2 Wands. Okay, investing in something new. The Hangman, new perspective. Okay. So I would say that the 5 of Swords is maybe what you need to let go of in the past, okay? There has been some sort of dispute. There has been some sort of, you know, someone has won and someone has gotten hurt kind of deal. So that energy kind of needs to go, especially if you want this new partner and that relationship, whatever that might be, to be something fruitful, which I have a feeling it will because of the 9 of Pentacles and because of the 2 Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. But I feel like there's some energy, there's not a big energy in it though. I don't feel like it's a big deal to let go of actually. I have a feeling that it's just, okay, acknowledging, yes, that person hurt me. Yes, that situation hurt me. What can I do about it? Nothing. It happened in the past. Okay, let's move on. It's almost that simple, if you will, even though the energies might kind of still be with you. If you are not able to feel it through, and by then it will dissolve itself. If it doesn't dissolve, then you will, of course, still have it in you, but then it will happen eventually. You don't stress with it, okay? Because I don't feel like it's a big deal. But I do feel it will benefit you if you are able to set aside a time and feel into this so you can let it go before this new partner comes in. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. Don't stress with it though, okay? Don't push it. And you never want to go into your physical form with the intention of removing something, because then you will kind of work against yourself. You will not acknowledge that this is the way you feel right now. Acknowledge the way you feel, give it love, and then feel it through. And if it's ready to be released, it will be released. If it's not ready yet, then it will happen next time, okay? So I'm going to pull some other cards as well here. Oh, they're really popping the cards today. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so let's see what you get. You got nourish your temple. Yes. Take care of you. I said that here. Reward yourself. Take care of you. Okay. So that is a message. And then we're going to pull one of these cards. And there it popped. Narrow pathway. Tread thoughtfully. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, why are you giving me that? Okay, I want to use some other tarot to clarify that card because I'm not sure what they mean by that. Something popped out here. Page of Cups. Something coming in with love. Ace of Wands. Passion. Four of Swords. Going inwards. The Emperor. Standing in your power. Okay. Okay, so what I feel with that, Page of Cups, that's love. You know, you have to make the decisions moving forward from your heart. Ace of Wands, follow your passion. Four of Swords, make sure that you check in and that you go into stillness to find your way. Emperor, stand in your truth, stand in your power. And with tread thoughtfully a narrow path, I feel like what they're trying to say is that you might have chosen a path that's not a path that everybody else walks. Okay, so yeah, it's like you're working in a special field, or your gifts are very special, or there's something unique about you. Okay, and so it's not that everybody else understands you. There might be a misunderstanding. There might be that's why you have come into this situation, because some people are kind of forcing you or not understanding or giving you some feedback. It's not very positive, and so you start questioning yourself, and you get hurt by that. And you know, I just have a feeling that they're asking you to you stay on your path. I feel like they're saying stay on your path, but check in, make sure that you are not swayed to do something else, not swayed off your pathway. Stand in your power. Check in with your soul space. Do it from the heart. Follow your passion. You know, so continue following your passion. Reward yourself for the gift you have. This new partner, I have a feeling though, whether it be love relationship or work related or a friend or whatever, they understand you more. Okay, there was one card that just popped out called Balance. And see, these are two people, two friends, or two people that really love each other and balance each other out. So that's kind of what I feel, as I was saying, that this new person is someone who is going to kind of mirror you in a positive way, and that you guys are going to find another kind of balance. Okay, now let's read this card. In the golden days of Atlantis, these are Atlantis cards, by the way, by Diana Cooper. In the golden days of Atlantis, people never gave without receiving or received without giving. This meant that no karma accrued and the balance sheets of life were kept clear. Everything was fair, so the citizens enjoyed a sense of justice and well-being. In the Halcyon days, the healer priests were able to keep the inhabitants in optimum health and vitality simply by aligning people's chakras. Keep your life in balance. Your guidance is to find equilibrium in every area of your life. Make sure you give and receive equally, and keep your work and play in balance. To keep your chakras in balance, breathe deeply into any part of your body that feels tense or low in energy. balance every area of your life. Yes. So this is giving and receiving. Okay. I've kind of touched it a little bit here with the other cards as well. So this is giving and receiving and finding that balance within that partner. Okay. Finding someone who actually understands you, who appreciates you for what you are and what you can give. Okay. So that's kind of what I feel. Now let us move over to the charms before my time runs out here. Let's look at it, number 3. What do you get? Ooh. Now this is a Christmas ornament, so something happening around Christmas. And it's a gem. And there is a circle that's not all the way full. So as I said, there is something that needs to be let go in the past. Something you need to work on to get that full circle. There is a button here, so maybe something needs some mending. There's 2 buttons, so mending is needed. You got the angel wings, so the angels are with you. You got the letter A, so that might be significant for some of you. Butterfly, you are transforming. You got the shell, which is happy news. It is kind of a positive symbol, but also regarding the feelings, you know, the feeling things through, diving deep, okay? And you also got the starfish. Lucky 2 starfishes, lucky symbols, very good. You got a little flower here, so you're still blooming and kind of growing. And another kind of Christmas ornament, definitely something happening around Christmas. You got a heart here, which is also kind of formed as a letter B. So yeah, see what that means for you. You got the music thing here, which is of course an invitation to use music more in your life. If you use music to align or to meditate, make sure it's music without any words, okay? Now you got the little gecko or lizard, which is also a sign of, you know, in the tarot, the lizards also represent the connection with spirit. So there might be an invitation for you to listen, and also with the angels being with you. So there might be an invitation for you to listen more closely at something, okay? Yeah. So that's kind of what I feel. With that, nourish your temple, as I said. There is a possibility for something very prosperous and nice coming in here. And I have a feeling that it is regarding around Christmas time, around the holidays. So there might be something happening around the holidays that's really going to make you feel good here. So I do feel that there is a potential to get all this situation kind of balanced come Christmas, okay? So invest in the new, okay? This new partner coming in, this new person coming towards you. Invest in that. Keep your eye on the ball. Be the beautiful you that you are. Stand in your power. Keep following that narrow pathway that you have chosen that is the best for you, if that is something that you have chosen from the heart, okay? So I do feel that that's pretty much all I had for you, number 3. I hope this made sense. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, then give it a thumbs up, please, and subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. With that being said, I wish you the very best moving forward.